Tell me all about it. Tell me how good it was. Math. Okay, I get it. It's a 5 now. But once it gets filled, it's a 10, right? Hold on, I'm coming. I'm gonna watch, okay? I know it's exciting. It's so, no, don't turn around. Don't turn around. Go ahead and go. I'll open the gate for you. I'm sorry that it's closed. Yes, you're welcome. It's done. It's ready for y'all. Come on, let's go. Let's go in. Look, your friends are waiting. No, we're not coming out. Come on. Let Mom help you. Come on. I know, it's ready. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. I wasn't planning on going with you. I want you to try it out. Let's go. Come on. Come with me. That's right, y'all. The pond has been dug out. I know what you're saying. Why does it look smaller? Huh. Boy, have I got a story for you. Come on, let's go. Everybody, come on. Let's try it out. Even Jewel. It's right, I redid it for you. I remodeled. Dad and I thought it was time. Come on. Everyone get in. Yeah, there's some algae on here. It's okay though. Oh boy. The maiden voyage right here. Oh, it gets deep right at the beginning. That's exciting. Come on, everyone. Let's try it out. Oh, my goodness. No more walking on water. Think how great it's going to be when it fills up. This is wonderful. That's right. Everybody in. Last one's a rotten egg. That's you, Ice Queen. Hurry up. Toes in. Oh, wow. This is an exciting day, y'all. The pond has been redug and redesigned. And once we get rain, it's going to look amazing. Yes, friends. That whole, like, once we get rain thing is a ongoing topic for sure. You know, many people don't realize this, but when we had the pond dug the first time, I'm gonna have to draw this out probably like on Google Earth for y'all, but the original pond was like from that tree to there to about here to here, and it was like a foot deep, and then another 3 foot of muck and mud, and it was disgusting. And we had no idea how really the shape or what it was, because it was so covered with brush and short trees and swamp grass, which we didn't know what that was either. We called the pond guys and we're like, we need an actual pond, one that we can open up this pasture to, where we can grow things around it. We wanted it to be beautiful. And then we also were very interested in the berm, which is the elevation behind there for flooding purposes. So when they got here, they had this idea to make a pond into a kidney shape. It was going to be 16 foot deep, and it was going to be shapely with beautiful edges, and then a walk-in area over here for the animals, because when you have animals, you don't want just big drop-offs all the way around, but most of the way around is okay. The issue that happened is they got here, they pumped out the pond to see that it was like a foot deep, which was unbelievable, and barely anything living in it, which, okay, not surprised. Lester and I did save some of the fish that were in the bottom. We called them the wiggles. They were tiny little catfish, and some tadpoles that were gigantic tadpoles, let's be real here. But regardless, when they learned about that muck, they still weren't intimidated, because they knew this has a clay bottom, because it held water, so that was important. What they didn't realize is that muck was just ongoing and ongoing, and it was muck everywhere. So as they're trying to dig this, the water table apparently is very low on this part of the property. And what that means is the water from the ground comes up at a certain level. Well, we never made it to 16 foot. We tried. They tried endlessly and relentlessly. And each foot that they dug was just more and more muck. Their equipment kept getting stuck. It was really rough. So Lester, in his brilliance, is like, just spread it out as is. Just spread it out and we'll let it dry out and it'll be fine. What he didn't realize, what he was doing in that spread out and telling them to spread it out, was that he was just creating an endless place for water to just flow. So when it got overfilled, it would go into the memorial garden. It would actually go across to Sister Kim's pasture. Sometimes it would come up all the way to the ledges of the trees. It just never had a lip of boundaries. It's okay that it makes its way across because there's a culvert that goes under our driveway over to Sister Kim's pond. That was okay. But it wasn't okay that it went up the driveway there, that it went to the memorial garden and all around. So, because it's so dry, we finally had the capability to add some changes to it to correct basically what we knew. So as unfortunate as this drought has been this year, and how sad it is that this pond is really only about 4 foot deep, or was about 4 foot deep in the deepest end, and about 6 inches everywhere else, it did allow us to be able to reconstruct and really change things up. And once it rains again, as you can see, like, this is a good barrier here. There's a barrier along the edge there where that grass line is. And then over here, we have built this up to where it will no longer just seep over into the driveway. Where I'm standing right now is about 5 foot above where that water level is right now. So when it comes out, it will take a great amount for it to have to go up. And don't get me wrong, it'll flood at times, but it's still a much better design to where each and every time that the feathers or anybody doesn't come out here, I mean, they were walking 30 to 40 foot out and they looked like they were walking on water because they were in about an inch of it, which also raised the temperature, didn't allow good fish and good things to grow inside of it. They dug it deeper all the way around, which is amazing, and rebuilt the berm up. So, you know, I always talk about finding the silver lining in things and really being able to see the good no matter how bad the situation is, to remind myself that even storms can bring good. I mean, that's the foundation of I'm a survivor, if you really think about it. If that hurricane didn't happen, I wouldn't be here. Not here in Texas, absolutely not. The sanctuary wouldn't be here. And none of us would really know Lester. And that's unfortunate because he's brought a lot of joy to a lot of lives. I know personally, my life changed in ways that I never imagined were possible. So, hopefully, this isn't the only... I know, and it brought y'all a deeper, better pond. Are you rating it now? Tell me all about it. Tell me how good it was. Mav? Okay, I get it. It's a 5 now. But once it gets filled, it's a 10, right? Okay, good. Anyway, what I was saying is, I know that the drought is very hard, and it's brought so many challenges and fears. But if there is one thing, this is one of the good things that we were able to do to plan better for the future. Y'all left some friends out there. Hey, listen, don't be ungrateful, okay? Right. You want me to point out the memorial garden and how much that Hollywood would have liked it? Hollywood would have loved it. You're right. You're right. I didn't forget Hollywood. I promise you. I didn't forget him. And we talk about all of our babies here and how much they would have appreciated it. I agree. I agree. All right. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you love it. I really am.